The ocean covers more than 70% of our planet, yet humans have explored less than 5% of it. Beneath the surface lies a world darker than outer space, a place where sunlight never reaches, where strange creatures glow in complete darkness, and where discoveries continue to challenge everything scientists once believed. For decades, scientists believed the deepest parts of Earth's oceans were well understood, but one expedition changed that forever. A discovery so unexpected that researchers around the world questioned everything they knew about life beneath the sea, thousands of meters below the surface. An autonomous underwater vehicle descended into complete darkness. Its mission was simple: map the unexplored seafloor. Instead, it found something no one expected, as live images appeared on the screens. Silence filled the control room. No one spoke, because what they were looking at should not have existed. To understand why this discovery was so shocking, we first need to travel into the deepest regions of our planet. The deeper we go, the stranger life becomes. Pressure increases, temperatures drop, darkness becomes absolute. Scientists once believed only a handful of specialized animals could survive here. Creatures adapted over millions of years, using glowing bodies, sensitive eyes, and incredible survival strategies. Then scientists discovered hydrothermal vents, volcanic openings on the seafloor. These underwater chimneys support entire ecosystems without sunlight. Life here depends not on photosynthesis, but on chemistry itself. But one remote trench, far from any coastline, held an even greater surprise, a place almost no human had ever seen. Scientists were carefully mapping one of the least explored regions of the Pacific Ocean. Every second, powerful sonar systems scanned the darkness below, creating a detailed map of a world no human eyes had ever seen. Then the instruments detected something unusual. The sonar returned an object unlike anything the team expected. It wasn't a mountain, it wasn't a trench, and it certainly wasn't a natural rock formation. The shape appeared almost perfectly symmetrical, something rarely created by nature. At first, the researchers assumed it was a technical error. Equipment can fail, signals can bounce, electronic interference is common in deep-sea exploration. So they repeated the scan, again and again. Each result showed the same mysterious structure. There was only one way to learn the truth. The team deployed a remotely operated vehicle, an underwater robot designed to survive crushing pressure nearly 6 kilometers beneath the surface. Its cameras would soon reveal what sonar alone could not. As the robot descended, sunlight disappeared completely. The water grew colder. The pressure climbed to hundreds of times greater than at sea level. This is one of the harshest environments on Earth, where even the strongest machines are pushed to their limits for hours. The vehicle drifted through endless darkness. Tiny particles floated like snow. Transparent jellyfish glowed softly. Every movement reminded the scientists that this hidden world remained almost entirely unexplored. Then, the cameras captured something extraordinary. Not an alien structure, not a lost civilization, but a thriving ecosystem surrounding towering hydrothermal vents, places where superheated, mineral-rich water bursts from deep inside the earth. These giant tube worms have no mouths, no stomachs, and no digestive system. Instead, they survive through a remarkable partnership with bacteria living inside their bodies, Together, they transform chemicals from the Earth's interior into energy. Life without sunlight for the scientists. This wasn't just another underwater habitat, it expanded the known limits of life itself. If entire ecosystems can flourish without the sun, could similar life exist beneath the frozen oceans of distant moons like Europa or Enceladus? The implications reached far beyond Earth. What began as an ocean expedition had suddenly become a space story. The deep sea had become a window into the search for extraterrestrial life. Sometimes, to understand the universe, we first have to understand our own planet. As the ROV continued exploring the hydrothermal vents, the cameras recorded something even more surprising. The ecosystem wasn't small. It stretched for hundreds of meters across the seafloor. Thousands of animals were living together in complete darkness, powered entirely by Earth's internal heat. It was a hidden world that had existed for thousands of years without anyone knowing. Among the first discoveries were unusual shrimp, unlike any found in shallow waters. Some species have extremely reduced eyesight because in total darkness, vision is almost useless. Instead, they detect heat and chemicals released by the vents, allowing them to survive where almost no other animals can. Nearby, the cameras captured ghost-like sea cucumbers slowly moving across the ocean floor. Although they appear harmless, these animals play an essential role in recycling nutrients. They clean the seafloor, helping maintain one of Earth's most fragile ecosystems. Then, out of the darkness, a Dumbo octopus drifted silently into view. Named after its ear-like fins, this rare octopus is one of the deepest living octopus species ever discovered. Unlike many shallow water octopuses, it survives under crushing pressure in a world where every movement must conserve energy. Every minute of footage revealed something new. Some animals had never been photographed before. Others appeared to belong to species completely unknown to science. Each discovery reminded researchers that humanity has explored more of the moon than the deepest parts of our own oceans. The greatest surprise wasn't simply the strange creatures. It was how they survived. For centuries, scientists believed that nearly all life ultimately depended on sunlight. But these ecosystems proved something extraordinary. Life could thrive using chemical energy alone, a process known as chemosynthesis. This discovery completely changed our understanding of biology. On land, forests depend on sunlight. In the deep ocean, entire ecosystems depend on Earth's internal heat, two completely different worlds, following two completely different rules. Yet both support astonishing biodiversity. Nature had once again proven itself far more creative than anyone imagined. This discovery quickly attracted the attention of NASA and planetary scientists. If life can survive around hydrothermal vents on Earth, then perhaps similar ecosystems could exist beneath the icy oceans of Europa or Enceladus. Moons once considered completely lifeless, the search for alien life suddenly became much more hopeful. Samples collected during the expedition were sent to laboratories across the world. DNA analysis revealed several organisms unlike anything previously recorded. Some represented entirely new species. Others challenged long-standing evolutionary theories. The discovery was no longer just an exciting expedition. It had become a scientific milestone. The deeper scientists explored, the more mysteries they uncovered. Every expedition answered a few questions, but created dozens more. Because beneath the waves, the greatest discoveries may still be waiting. The expedition's discoveries raised an important question. If life could flourish around hydrothermal vents, what else might be hiding in the deepest parts of our oceans? To find out, scientists turned their attention to the deepest known place on Earth, the Mariana Trench. The Mariana Trench reaches nearly 11 kilometers, or almost 7 miles, below sea level. If Mount Everest were placed inside it, its peak would still remain more than a mile beneath the ocean surface. It is a place of unimaginable pressure, where every square inch experiences forces powerful enough to crush ordinary submarines. Only a handful of missions have ever reached these extreme depths. Every dive requires years of planning, advanced engineering, and immense courage. One small mistake could mean losing a vehicle forever in the darkness below. As explorers descended deeper, tiny flashes of blue and green appeared all around them. These were bioluminescent animals, creatures capable of producing their own light. Some use it to attract prey, others use it to hide or to communicate in the endless darkness. One of the most extraordinary animals encountered was the deep-sea dragonfish. Its transparent teeth are almost invisible underwater. Its body glows with light invisible to many other creatures. It is a perfect predator, designed by millions of years of evolution for life in complete darkness. The cameras also revealed tiny organisms living on rocks where scientists once believed nothing could survive. Each sample collected from these depths added another piece to a puzzle that is still far from complete. Even today, researchers continue identifying species that are entirely new to science. Back on the surface, the real investigation had only just begun. Scientists carefully analyzed DNA from the collected samples. The results confirmed what many had hoped. Several organisms represented species never before recorded. Each discovery expanded the tree of life. Ironically, humanity has sent spacecraft beyond our solar system, yet vast regions of Earth's oceans remain completely unexplored. Some experts estimate that millions of marine species may still be waiting to be discovered. The greatest frontier may not be above us, it may be beneath our feet. New generations of underwater robots are changing everything, powered by artificial intelligence. These machines can remain underwater for months, mapping the ocean floor with incredible precision. Every mission brings us closer to understanding a world that has remained hidden for billions of years. The ocean is far more than a collection of water. It regulates Earth's climate, produces much of the oxygen we breathe, feeds billions of people, and hides extraordinary ecosystems that continue to surprise even the world's greatest scientists. Protecting it means protecting our own future. After weeks at sea, the expedition came to an end. The scientists returned home with thousands of hours of video, hundreds of biological samples, and discoveries that would take years to fully understand. The mission had answered many questions, but it had uncovered even greater mysteries. Every new species, every strange organism, and every hidden ecosystem reminded researchers of one simple truth. The ocean is not a finished story. It is a living library with millions of pages still unread. The discoveries made beneath Earth's oceans are now shaping future space missions. Scientists believe that if chemical energy can support life in the deepest oceans on Earth, then similar environments may exist beneath the frozen oceans of distant worlds. One day, the secrets of our own oceans may help us answer one of humanity's oldest questions. Are we truly alone in the universe? From glowing jellyfish to ghostly octopuses, from towering hydrothermal vents to creatures that survive without sunlight, the deep ocean continues to challenge everything we thought we knew about life. Nature is far more imaginative than human imagination. Every wave that reaches the shore comes from an ocean we still barely understand. The sea that looks so familiar from the beach hides mountains taller than Everest, valleys deeper than imagination, and countless creatures that no human has ever seen. Perhaps the greatest adventure of the 21st century will not happen on another planet. It will happen beneath the waves of our own. The next time you stand beside the ocean, remember this: beneath those waves lies the largest unexplored wilderness on Earth, a place filled with mysteries, extraordinary life, and discoveries still waiting to change science forever, because sometimes the greatest discoveries are not found by looking up at the stars. They are waiting in the silent darkness beneath the sea. If you enjoyed exploring one of Earth's greatest mysteries, don't forget to subscribe for more cinematic documentaries about the oceans, dinosaurs, ancient history, and the incredible world we live in. Which ocean mystery should we uncover next? Let us know in the comments. Until next time, keep exploring. End of documentary.